Hey guys, this is Dirk here with Adorama TV, and today I am super excited because I just got the brand new DJI Mavic Pro. So I'm going to open up this box, show you what's inside, take it up for a flight, so let's go check it out. All right, so let's open it up. So here is inside the box, and of course, we have the Mavic. Amazing. It feels so light. Wow, this is awesome. Set that there. Right here we have the remote controller. This thing feels pretty solid. It has a beautiful design. Awesome. Next, inside the box, we have some cables. So it looks like these are for Android devices, USB micro USB, yeah, and power cord, great. And then right underneath, I'm gonna guess this is the owner's manual, yep. So printed copy of that, fantastic. And then the power brick. All right, so let's start off with the Mavic Pro. Right here, what you notice is we have this does this peel off? Yeah. We have this cover which will protect the gimbal guard, this plastic that's right here. I'm going to, whoops, pinch here. Let's see, oh, okay. Pull right there and it comes off. Hang on to this. You will probably want to put this on during transport just to make sure that your gimbal doesn't get knocked around. And then right here, it looks like we have the gimbal guard. Do not throw this away. You want to hang on to this. This will be handy in making sure that your gimbal doesn't get jacked around when you're transporting your drone. And this camera is so much smaller than I would have thought. Amazing. Wow. Okay. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold out the arms. So this is the front, and these just fold out, so really nice. And then these ones actually pull, you're actually going to want to pull these ones. So a little bit different. The front ones pull to the side, and these ones pull down. All right, great. So it looks like it comes with the props for the bottom rotors. Okay, so let's check this out. Right here on the side, you have your SD card slot and comes with a 16 gig card. And you also have this switch for Wi-Fi and RC mode. And what this does is, if you don't have the remote controller, what you can do is you can switch it over to Wi-Fi mode, connect your phone to this, and then just use your phone to control the drone on the screen. All right, and then right over here on the front arm, we have a QR code. And what you can do is, if you have an Android device, you can scan that and you can automatically connect your phone with the drone. If you have an iOS device, you're going to have to turn on the Wi-Fi, connect to it with Wi-Fi, and then enter this password that's right down here. So this password is unique to your drone. All right, so what we have on the front of the drone is the two cameras, and these will help you avoid objects with the object avoidance technology. And on the bottom, we have the two cameras and the two sonar sensors. And what these will do is they will help you keep the drone more accurately positioned if you have a weak GPS signal or if you're flying indoors. All right, so then to pop off the battery, what you're going to do is you're going to push on the sides right here and then pull up. And this battery is said to go about 27 minutes, so that is pretty impressive. Put that back on. Now the Mavic Pro comes with a 4K camera that also shoots 12 megapixel still images. One thing to keep in mind, and I need to remember this myself with my flights, is that you do have a variable focus, which means that you can't just have everything in focus like on the Phantom 3 drone or the Phantom 4 drone. So you're not just focused to infinity. So you have to touch the screen and tell the Mavic what you want to be in focus. So some people love that, some people are hating that. I think it's just something that we got to get used to, or they might change it with a future software update. Now, in order to show you how small this Mavic is, I'm going to pull out the DJI Phantom 4. So side by side, pretty similar, but let me fold this up. And that's pretty impressive. Wow. I'll show you as well with my iPhone 7 Plus. So as you can see, this is very impressive. I am blown away by how small this is. I feel like I can just fit this in my pocket. And look, I actually can. So, amazing. All right, so it looks like I have 2 props I need to put on. So I didn't grab them out of the box because there is a secret compartment right here. So let's see, what do we got? Okay, so 2 props. And this one, we also get 2 spare props. So that is handy, thank you DJI. All right, so I'm gonna now show you how to put the props on. So let me spread out the arms. And you wanna make sure that you line up the white props with the white motor and the black props with the black motor. So you can tell the difference because there is this little white line, little circle right there. So all you need to do is just line it up inside here, push down, and then twist to the right. So that went on pretty easy. To pull it off, push down, twist to the left. So pretty easy, push down, push to the right. Now with the other side, again, I'm just gonna match this up. This has no white circle, so that means it's gonna go on this motor. And I'm going to push down and turn to the left. Now that is opposite of this side. So then to get it off, I'm gonna push down and twist to the right. And if this looks kind of funny because they are touching, once you power up the Mavic, they will actually spread out automatically and you won't have to worry about it. So next, let's check out the remote controller. Now, this thing looks super slick. It has a really cool design. I think that's really impressive. It feels solid. Right here, we have the micro USB. And what I can do is I can fold out these and you would insert your phone right here. But that micro USB cable actually has a lightning connection right here. So if you have an iOS device, you would use this cable. If you don't, then use one of the cables that it came with if you have like Android or something like that. Now, the way that this works is you have to put your phone in. So I'm going to slide my phone in right here. Slide it right there. So this is how you would interact with the screen and the app. So that's slick. So I'll pull that out for now. Yeah, so this is solid. This is nice. On the controller, we have our sticks We have a 5-directional button, which you can also push down. You have power. You have the return to home. You have the camera shutter. You have record video. And then our jog wheel over here is for the gimbal. And this jog wheel is for exposure. And then right here on the bottom, you have your custom 1 and custom 2, which you can assign a certain function to one of these buttons depending on what feature you use the most. And then over here we have the sport mode. So if you want to engage in sport mode, you just slide it up. Quick little tip for you, if you are trying to calibrate the compass, instead of going through all the settings, you can just flick this back and forth to enter into the calibration mode and proceed with the instructions on the screen. Down here we do have a standard USB port, and you cannot use this to charge the remote controller. You have to use this port to charge the remote controller, but you can connect a bigger device if you want, and you would do that right here. Okay, next let's just take a quick look at the power adapter. So this is specific to the Mavic. You can't charge a Phantom, unfortunately, with this power brick. Looks like we just plug in the cord right here and you connect it to your wall. One cool thing I did notice though is you do have 2 USB ports, which will allow you to charge your remote controller, because that's charged via USB, and your smart device. So that is handy. Thank you, DJI, for that. All right, well, that is the Mavic Pro. Now it's time to take it up for its first flight. Alright, so this is my first flight with the Mavic, and I have to say, after reviewing the footage, I am super impressed. Now I'm shooting at just the default settings, so I have no color grade on this, there's nothing fancy going on. What you're seeing is the picture straight from the camera, untouched. And after reviewing the footage, I can say that the footage is crisp, it's sharp, it's clear. If I was being super picky, I can see some noise in the shadows. But you know, I think some people are going to have trouble comparing the Phantom 4 to the Mavic. And that's impressive considering how small the camera really is. Now, I will do a side-by-side comparison between the two soon, so stay tuned for that. All right, now that was awesome. I am super impressed with this remote controller. The drone flew beautifully. I can't wait to check out the footage. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a link down below so that you can download it, you can review it at full res. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Thanks again for watching Adorama TV. I'm Dirk Dallas, and I'll see you guys next time.